Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. Let's get right into it. It is Monday, December 18th. One more week till Christmas, so that Monday will be closed just for those of you who are not aware of the holiday season. But with that said, let's get right into it. Let's make sure my drawing tool will all work. Oil opened, gap up. It did a gap and go, turned around prematurely before this prior high that was put in on the 4th of this month, and then they just came down, hit this edge, and then just kept cruising down. Didn't quite get to their close, not even to their range high. That was the range high right here. Their close, I want to say, was around here. They had tried that gap and go, really stunted them. They had that notion that a lot of those market makers were moving up. A lot of people got stopped out here trying to continue with that move as they just slammed it down and just kept driving it down. And then again, those people were like, oh, now we're going to start going short. Well, they turned it around on you. This is why you have to pay attention to those moves and objectively know where they're going first and foremost. Look for the signs, such as one big hint here is a round trip. When they have those opening highs or lows, if they overtake them after that 30-minute period, maybe that's a sign that those buyers or sellers are changing hands. So we are finishing that positive in oil. As far as gold goes, gold opened, I want to say just above its close, just right there. It was really close. Had a little bit of move up, turned around just before that edge, and then got their close, fought it. This was a fight, I will say. Look at this time frame. And went sideways for the most part after hitting this edge, and then exploded up. Got to a value area that we always keep an eye on that I won't really talk too much about here. And then they've just trickled down and retraced, and that's where we are, sideways. But closing positive on the day. So positive in gold, positive in oil. And then we're going to be positive in our equities. We opened gap up in the ES. I can scrunch this back. And we went sideways for a good 30 minutes before they really reinitiated that climb. Sideways, retracement, sideways, climb, sideways, climb, sideways, climb, retracement, sideways, retracement. Very slow. It's just normal with this season, this holiday season that's here. Lack of participation, not enough players in the market. You do get those volatile moves every now and then, but there's no momentum behind them, and that's because there aren't any other people pushing it in that direction. They made the move, and then there's just no one else to keep pushing in that same direction, get that ball rolling. So it's just indicative of low participation. The same can be said in the NASDAQ, although we did open inside that range in the NASDAQ. We never got to the close. I'll give you that. In either of those equities, we got it in the Dow. But we moved up, hit this edge once, twice, 3 times, 4th time, broke through, came back down, hit it again, 5, 6, 7 time it broke through. It's just, this edge was a beast. It held quite tremendously, and there was a lot of activity to that first 30 minutes. So this time frame you can see here, that's the 30 minutes. Much more different than the gold and oil markets. But it did slow down drastically. So if this is that first 30 minutes, right, here to here, that's another 30 minutes. You can see just the width between the two is smaller. So a lot of participation, a lot of volatility in this first 30, and then just slowed down as they tried to break out and start making new contract highs. They really couldn't get it. They did hit this contract high several times, and they did hit this other edge on that long a couple of times as well. And it wasn't until around, I want to say, 233 that we really started that climb, and then retracement all of a sudden just before the market closed. So, boom, there's 2 o'clock. I guess it was more of like 1 o'clock after we broke free from lunch. They started that climb, but in the end, finishing positive in all of our markets in front of us. If you're looking to learn more information about the methodology that we teach live in our rooms, or about how you can get these levels, these HVAs onto your charts the night before, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with us at either location. We'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. You'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you there.